Hello everybody, Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Welcome to today's action with season ticket baseball. As I continue my 1955 tournament, we're in the last game of the first round. Kansas City visiting the Chicago White Sox, and whoever wins will play Detroit in the best of three. And then we'll have one more NHL and the first round will be over. All right, so let's get going. Today we have Kansas at Chicago. And try to keep everything on the screen if I can for you. We got Billy Pierce on the mound for the White Sox, and Harry Simpson leading off. Simpson's playing center field today for Kansas, and he's leading off. Okay. And we got a 490. So we're going over here to his card, and his first is a lefty. Pierce is a lefty. 490 right here. And it's a fly out to center. That brings up Hector Lopez, the third baseman. And we got 555, means we're looking at the third baseman's range, because of that 5, and the third baseman for them. This time out, I got a whole team missing here. Okay, here it is. Their third baseman is George Kell. His range is a 5, and so I believe it's going to be an out. And he is, as the blue die was equal or less than his range, so he's out 5-3. Okay. These cards, I gotta do something with these cards. They're so hard to separate. Okay. And here's Enos Slaughter. Enos is playing right field today for Kansas. And we got a 214 going to the pitcher's card. It's 214. Enos is a lefty, so we're going 214 versus the lefty, and it's a 6-3 ground out. Okay. No hits, no runs, nobody left on base. Okay, and I'm taking the mound for Kansas City is Art Ditmar. And leading off is the third baseman, George Kell. Okay, we got 575. We're going up. No, it's not on the top chart. It's down here. Oh, this is the left fielder we're looking at now. Okay, and their left fielder is Gus Zernial. Oh boy, these cards are so stuck together. And Gus Zernial's range in left field is 6, so that's going to be a fly out to 7, or fly out to left. Okay, we got in seconds, Nellie Fox, the second baseman. Okay, 643, they are the home team, so we'll add 5 to it. 643, 648, and that's a fly out to center. No, it's a ground ball to first. 3, we'll do it 3-1. And that brings up Minnie Minoso playing left field today for the White Sox. 105. 105 becomes a 305. We go up here to the 305, and he struck him out. Okay. Billy Pierce back up on the mound in the top of the second. As usual, I'll be taking you out after 3. And bringing you back in later in the game. Gus Zernial, the stuck card from before, is leading off. Gus is playing left field today. Well, we're getting a lot of these already. We're going to be checking the center fielder's range. There's center fielder. It's Jim Busby. I should write the range on those score sheets. I'll do it after I take you out at 3. And I said we're checking center field. Busby's, his range is 7, so I don't know how it can be any lower. Can't lose on that one, so that's a fly out to center. I still don't understand the changes that were made in checking on the defenses. Thought we used the card and checked the number against the card. Then I read the rules, the new rules, and it says check the ranges. Here's Vic Power playing first today. 202. 202 turns into a 402. Going up there a 402 versus the lefty, and he walked him. Joe DeMaestri, the shortstop. 126. 126 turns into a 326. Going up here, 326 is a fly out the right. No, 326, I can't even write. You fly out the center. And it brings up Joe Astroth, the catcher. 172. And that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Picks it up, tosses it over to first, and that is that for there. No runs, no hits, 1 left on. Art Ditmar back on the mound to face Walt Dropo, the cleanup hitter, playing first base today for Chicago. Walt's got some power. 219 versus the righty. 219 versus the righty. Struck him out. Ditmar strikes out his second guy in a row. Here's Sherm Lawler, the catcher. 684, so it'll be a 689. 689, we're getting way up there in the chart. 689, and that is a triple for Lawler. Okay, run around third, 1 out. Chico Carrasquel, the shortstop. 184 versus the righty. No, we don't go that high. 184. And there's a bloop single in the run scores. And an RBI for Carousel. Jim Rivera, the right fielder. 410. Oh, that's up here in his card. 410 versus the righty. He walked him. No, yeah. 410. Yes, he did. He walked him. First and second. Brings up Jim Busby, the center fielder. I got some hitting down here at the bottom of the order today. 348. 348's a fly out the center. 2 down. And the pitcher, Billy Pierce. 392. Okay, we're going to be looking at his contact rating. Billy's is a 1, so we go to here. 392, struck him out. But they got 1 run on 2 hits on 1 run. I should have done it this way. And they left 2 on base. Okay, Jim Finnegan coming to the plate for Kansas, top of the third. Let me mark that right here before I forget. Okay, Finnegan facing Billy Pierce. 451 versus the lefty. 4-5-1. And there's a double in the right field to get it started. Brings up the pitcher. Okay, 170. There's a ground ball to pitcher over to third, runner advances. Okay, Harry Simpson, the leadoff hitter. Runner on third, one out. Can they get the score tied up here? 238. We're in the right place. We're in 238. That's going to be a strikeout right across the board. Struck him out, 2 down. And that brings up Hector Lopez. Well, got to drop them all in at the same time. That's my rule. Okay, 580. We're checking the center fielder again, who is Busby. Oh yeah, his range is so high. That's going to be an out, I'm sure. But we'll double check. Yeah, he's a fly out to center. So in the top of the inning, they had 1 hit, no runs, and 1 left on base again. Okay, bottom of the third. Ditmar on the mound to face the top of the order, George Kell. 206 is going to turn into a 406, and we're going to go up here in the 406, and he gets walked. Nellie Fox. 223 versus the lefty, and he walked him walked the first 2 batters. What's going on here? Trying to increase their lead here. Minnie Minoso, good hitting to fielder. 214 versus the lefty turns into a 414. We go up here to a 414, and he walked the bases loaded. This is not good at all. What is happening to Ditmar? Okay, Waldrobo, the cleanup hitter. 503. This is when we go to the pitcher's card. No, we don't. This is a rare play. Oh my goodness. Let me get the rare play book. It's a little bit difficult finding the correct rare play charts, but I finally found it. And here we go, rolling the dice to see what's going to happen here. 206. Uh-oh. This is a hard ground ball to third, who steps on third, throws the second for the double play. To complete the triple play, the second baseman must successfully challenge the batter's speed. Okay, the second baseman's arm, plus we're going to have to add these. And it has to be greater than 10 plus the batter's speed. We're going to add these, so it's 2 and 12, that's 13. And the batter's speed, this is Waldropo, he's not too quick. He's a 0. They just turned a triple play. Holy tamale. What's going on here? First time I have one of these. That's pretty wild, huh? First I had one of these. This, to tell you the truth, yeah, most of you know the end of July I was up in Las Vegas playing in the APBA tournament up there, and I hit into a triple play in one of the games. That's crazy. All right, so that is the third inning is over. I'm going to take you out now and bring you back in a little bit later. Okay. Top of the seventh, still a 1-0 game. Both pitchers doing quite well. They're both into their eligible for tired now. In the 7th, they were both in there. And in fact, Ditmar racked up a couple of them, the slashes. What's really strange, there's a range on every card except for pitchers. So when a pitcher's card, I have to use this because there's no range on there. So one way or the other, I get this done. All right, here we go. This is Joe Astrott batting for Kansas in the top of the 7th in a 1-0 game. Billy Pierce pitching a good one here. 4-14. And he walked him. That gives him a fatigue. Slash those fatigues, add 10 onto if there's ever a deep drives. Hector Lopez. What am I doing? Something's wrong here. Okay, it's Jim Finnegan coming to the plate. Nobody on, 1 out. .261. 261 right here. Struck him out. Okay, so we're going to be getting a pinch hitter for Art Ditmar. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we have Jim Robertson batting here in the top of the 7th for Art Ditmar. 684 plus that. Wait a minute, it's not going to be deep, probably not a deep drive. 684, no, but it's a base hit. Let's see what kind of hit it is. +1 base hit the center. I think he only goes 1 base on that. Yeah, from runner on first goes to second. So Robertson did his job. Brings up the top of the order, Harry Simpson. And there was another slash for Pierce. 286. Okay, 286 versus the lefty as we're going to deep right. Okay, and this is where we okay, so his power is 3. Going deep right. The temperature is going to be a -1. Okay, and so that's 1. So it's only a 4. Oh, but it is a base hit. The right on a 4. Okay, off just on second. He's going to try to score, but he's got to check or challenge the arm. The right fielder's arm is a 9. Plus 10 would be 19. So his speed and all that's got to add up to that. Let's see what his speed. He's not a very fast guy, is he? He's a speed 2. And not going to make it unless they get all 6s. It's 11, 14. He is out at the plate. 9-2. Big chance for Kansas there, and they couldn't do it. Okay, now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. It's Hector Lopez, third baseman. 348. 348 right here. It's a ground ball to third over to 5-3, and that takes care of that. But he got another slash on that too. So Pierce is 30. We'll probably have to get a reliever in for him. Okay. Okay, on the mound now for in relief is Bill Harrington. After this, he'll be getting. He gets to pitch 1 inning and then he's tired marks. And he's facing the pitcher, Billy Pierce. It's the 7th. Yeah, we're going to do a pinch hitter for him because of his. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the 7th. Buddy Peterson is the pinch hitter. Bill Harrington is now on the mound for Kansas. And here we go. 689. This is Chicago, so that's 694 because of the 5. 694, and he walks them. Starts off with a walk right in the bat. And he's not eligible for the slashes till after this inning. So Peterson does his job. That brings up George Kell. Trying to get some insurance runs here. And what do we got here? 338. 338 is 5 forward, so we're getting a fielder's choice at second. And Nellie Fox. Nellie's he's 1 for 2 plus a walk this game. 632, 637, 637. And it's a fly out to center. Minnie Minoso. 560. We got a 4 on there, so let's go check the shortstop's range. The shortstop's range is a 5. He is out of there. Shortstop's range is a 5, so it's a 6-3. I did mark the ranges on there, so that makes it a lot quicker. Now, so we got no hits. No hits, no runs, and 1 left on base. So Kansas, no, that was Chicago. Okay. Okay, top of the 8th here. We got Sandy Gara on the mound, facing Enos Slaughter here in the 8th. This is his first inning of work. He's got a stamina of 2, so should be all right for a while. 469, and he is a righty. 469, there's a double. Welcome to the game. That's Enos Slaughter's 3rd hit of the game. Kansas hitting runners on every inning, but they just haven't been able to get them in. But they're feeling better right now. Gus Zernio, the cleanup hitter. 282, 282. Okay, that's going to, and he's a righty. So it's going to turn this into a 562. So this is the shortstop, and that 2 is going to be good. And the shortstop is 2, so and as the shortstop, it's going to go 6-3. Runner on second will hold because it was to the shortstop. And Vic Power. 320. 320, and here's a base hit, 1 base. It's an infield hit. Runner advances this 3rd. 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Joe DeMaestri. 260, 269. 269. Oh boy, 463 DP. Wow, Kansas can just not get these runs in. DP, okay, so they had 2 hits that inning, no runs, and they had 1 left on base. Sandy gets out of a little jam there. Okay, Harrington in his 2nd inning of work coming up here in the bottom of the 8th. So he is subject to getting the fatigue slashes. Walt Dropo got the power. Oh, this is Chicago. It's the bottom of the 8th. Never mind. We don't need that. 623. So it'll be a 628. 628, and that's a pop out to short. Says F6, fly out the short. I always make them pop out. Here's Sherm Lawler. Sherm is 2 for 2. Single, triple, and a walk. 425. 425. It's a 6-3. I think I'm in. No, I did it right. Okay, Chico Carrascal, the shortstop, with 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. 122. 122 struck him out. 0, 0, and 0. Okay, here we go. Top of the 9th in a 1-0 game. We got a doozy going here. Okay, and we got Kara Astroth. Then it'll be most likely going to be a pinch hitter here. Oh, we got where are we at? Astroth. So we got a couple batters first. Why does Finnegan's card always disappear on me? All right, here we go. Astroth. 330. 330. Then that's a bait. No, it's not. It's a fly out the right. Oh no, here's Finnegan's card. $3.99. Goodbye. It is a tie game. Jim Finnegan in the 9th inning pokes it out. To tie it up. And we got a blown save for Sandy. Okay. Gonna have a pinch hitter for Harrington. Timeout. Pinch hitting for Kansas City is Spook Jacobs. 694. Where are we going to take it? And he walked him. And he's bringing up Harry Simpson, top of the order. 1 out here, 1 on. They have tied it up. Yeah, and this was his 2nd inning of work, so he's not at the slashes yet. 314. 3-1-4 struck. No, 3-1-4 struck him out. And Hector Lopez. 685. 685, and that's a base hit, and the runner goes to 3rd. And Enos Slaughter has had a hot day at the bat. Will he continue? I don't think so. 126. 126. Now that's a fly out the left, and that's 3 outs. Okay, so they had 2 hits, 1 run, and two stranded. Okay, we have Johnny Sain on the mound now for Kansas City here in the bottom of the 9th. Well, as long as it took me to score these runs, this could be a big marathon. We're in the bottom of the 9th. Jim Rivera leading off for the White Sox. 576. Check this left fielder. Left fielder's range is 6. He is out of there. Fly out to the left. Jim Busby. 234. 234. It's going to turn, and he's a righty, so it's going to turn into a 574. So that's the left fielder again, and it's going to be a fly out because his range hasn't checked it. F7. And stand by for the pinch hitter. Okay, 2 down. Bob Kennedy comes to the plate. Pinch hit. 247, 247. We're going deep against a righty. I wonder if he's going to be able to do this, folks. This is Chicago, and this is going to be a deep to right. His power is 4. Okay, so we're going to add his power to these. So we got a 13. We're going to go down here to 13, and it's just a long fly out to right. 0, 0, 0. We are going to the 10th. Okay, and we have Maury Martin on the mound now for Chicago, facing Gus Zernial in the top of the 10th. 666. Where are we going with this one? 666, 666, and that's a ground ball to short, 6-3. Maury Martin's a 1, so he's got this one inning before he gets any disaster going. Big power. 206. 206 is going to turn into a 406. And this is versus the righty 406. And we're going to go up here to 406. And it's going to be a ground ball to third, 5-3. Joe DeMaestri. 530, that's the first baseman. That's a 0, so that's going to be an out. Yeah, we'll just make it ground out that third unassisted. 0, 0, 0. Maury Martin does a good job in his first inning. Okay, Johnny Sain coming back out onto the mound for his second inning. And he's a 1, so he'll be subject to the slashes. George Kell leading off here in the bottom of the 10th. .611, so it'll be 616, and that's a pop out to short or a second. Hits are not coming too often. Here's Nellie Fox. 335. Fly out to left. And Minnie Minoso. 614. 614 up there is a pop out to second. 0, 0, 0. Johnny Sain doing his job. Okay, Maury Martin back out there to face Joe Astros here in the bottom of, or the top of the 11th. Astros. 484, 484, and it's going to be a fly out to right, or center. Here's the man, Jim Finnegan, who has surprisingly hit that home run. Did he hit? He hit 9 during the regular season, so he has a little bit of power. 415. That's a 6-3. Time out for the pinch hitter. Okay, Clint Boyer is the pinch hitter for Kansas with 2 outs here in the 11th. 580, that's the center fielder. That's going to be an out of there. Let's fly out the center. 0, 0, and a dash. Okay. Tom Gorman now on the mound for Kansas City to face Walt Dropo in the bottom in the 11th. He's a 1, so he gets to go 1 inning before he suffers anything. 357, and there's a base hit to start the inning off. Normally they're a closer, but they wanted to get him in there, shut him down. Here's Sherm Lawler, 685. 685, and that's a base hit, and the runner's going to third. First and third with no outs. They should be able to take care of this, hopefully. Warman, their closer, getting hit up here. And here is Chico Carousel, the shortstop. Wow, 697. He walks him, and the bases are loaded. For Jim Rivera. 560, that's going to be a ground ball to short. I got to see how this played, because they would be playing in, so I got to check on this. Well, not understanding all of this defensive stuff, with this, it was a ground ball that was hit to the short. So because of the reading and not getting any information, that would have been 6-3, which says, here it says, note, runner on third scores on results of 2-3, 4-3, 6-3, regardless of the infield depth. Now I want to go back here and check if I looked at that shortstop's card. And if I used the pitcher's or the shortstop's card, it would have turned into a 6-4-3. And then DP, which then says the runner would be going, and he has to challenge. Okay, so now we have to do a challenge. It's going to from the shortstop's arm, the runner's speed. That's Walt Dropo, and he's a 0 speed. So I have to do the speed checks, and all three of these, plus the runner's arm, which is the shortstop's arm, which is a 2 plus 10, so it's 12. So these have to add up to more than 12 for him to score. And they do, and the game is over. He's safe. Fielder's choice. Game is over. In the bottom of the 11th. Well, that was very interesting. Now, I've got to figure out something on what to do with this. I'm not really pleased with all of this defensive checks and so forth that's going on, and how things are changing. Like that one, I had to refer to about 3 different charts. So I'll figure it out. I like the game. I'm having a problem with the defense. If anybody can point me in the right direction, please put it in the remarks about how to play this defense and that. So thanks again. Go down there and hit that like button. This is SoCal Saber saying, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.